All right, welcome everybody. I hope it's welcome. Got, hey, there's a voice on that. Sweet. Okay, so I know we're on Facebook. I'm going to assume we're on YouTube. After the S show that was last week's debacle. Oh man, I lost my pen. God. It's one of those weeks. Whatever. Last week's IT debacle. Looks like we got it up and running in some way, shape, or form right now. So let's get to it. Let's get to the announcements. What we got going on here? Okay, so first things first, which is a good thing to do first, is the first thing. Taco Tuesday coming up real hot. Get back here. Next Tuesday, which is also Fat Tuesday. As always, we roll in there at about 6:30. There is Mi Pueblo up on North Tarrant Davis here in North Richland Hills. Next, the third Saturday of every month, we've got pickleball. According to this slide, it looks like the next one is Saturday, March 15th. We're going to be doing this one at Chicken Pickle again, to the best of my understanding. But hell, I mean, if it's as nice out then as it is now, maybe we won't be. Maybe we'll just do it right over at TCC. As always, too, the Friday before the third Saturday, the girls will do their takeover here. That is also when, what else goes on? Oh, that is also when we'll be doing Friday, having breakfast and stuff here at the office for you. And we'll use this as a wonderful segue. Not to that one. We'll come back. Okay, this one. So hockey season's almost over. Baseball season is next. If you're a new patient here, we put your name into a drawing, and then we send out an email at the end of the month with who won 2 tickets to a game. We've had a whole lot of people not responding to that. So back to this. Make this thing come full circle. The Friday before pickleball, the girls do the podcast takeover. They will also be announcing then who won Rangers tickets, who won Stars tickets. So all the more reason to tune into this, because you have to come and get them. We're not going to chase you down. We're going to let you know, but if you don't come after us, then no tickets for you. So start watching this. Next, the official garage door opener. What is it? It's 69 degrees right now. On the first Friday that it reaches 80 degrees, I'm going to swing back down here in the afternoon, bring a grill, bring some drinks, and we're going to do because I don't have a garage door here in the parking lot, but the first really nice Friday, we're going to do the official Aspire Chiropractic garage door opener. And that means you just come down here, hang out, drink, and eat. Whiskey Crusaders. We'll talk about them in a minute. They're awesome. This is all the places you can find us, the podcast, the newsletters, the Dr. Taylor sent me. I got to get up on those. We're going to have our virtual office hours kicking off real soon within our Northeast Tarrant VIP group. So you got questions, comments, concerns, things like that, I'll be popping on there twice a month. We already talked about the tickets. The list, again, speaking of email, you guys got to check your email. The list winner went out today. The winner today is going to win $600 worth of stuff. As a reminder, let's get out of this here real quick so we can talk. As a reminder, this is how the list works. It's not our email list. It's not our Aspire Chiropractic list. The list is a separate thing, and you got to get on it. The link is in every time it gets posted. And then on Monday, we drop the prize. We get donations and we buy gift certificates for $100 to local businesses around here. And then on Friday at noon, an email goes out with a winner. And the winner is drawn from those on the list. Okay. The winner, get back here. The winner has until Wednesday at noon following the announcement to arrange pickup. So we are now 6 weeks in a row without the winner arranging pickup. So when the winner doesn't arrange pickup by noon on Wednesday, we do a rollover. So the previous week's prize plus the current week's prize drop in, and then that $100 prize becomes $200. And then if that doesn't happen, then the $200 becomes $300 and $400. We are now at $600 in prizes for the list. So check your emails. Somebody won $600 worth of stuff today. And if nobody shows up by noon on Wednesday or arranges something by noon on Wednesday, it'll be $700 because we've got Monday's drawing already prize announcement already figured out. Next, after this, what is today? Today is Friday, which means after I'm done here, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. Now, if you watch our stories on Instagram, one, that'll tell you where we're going. So I get done here, I go out, I grab a bite to eat, I leave a $100 tab open somewhere, I pop onto Instagram, and I let you know where that's at. And then if you show up and you say Dr. Taylor sent me, that $100 will go towards your tab. If you don't show up, that's fine. It was a $300 tab. But I told you, Afternoon's destination has been figured out already. It was deemed necessary by Tamika Taylor. So we're going to go grab a bite to eat somewhere. Follow us on Instagram. I could pay for your lunch. Guest hosts. Still looking for them. So, I don't know. Reach out. Anyway, man, that was a bunch. Sorry for yelling at you about the list, but if you don't beat them, they won't learn nothing. What's that from? I don't remember what that's from. It's a movie of some sort. Oh, wonderful little segue. So, one of our, I guess, daily routines here in the office, we quite literally and unofficially, but still literally, start off every shift, not even every day, like every shift, sharing memes and reels with each other, which was, again, it happened completely by happenstance. But earlier this week, I had read something about how laughter in the work environment creates better and happier employees. And I was like, hey, how convenient is this? Because I shit you not, like literally, like I get in here again. If you follow my walk and talk in the morning, I roll in here between 7 and 7:15, and then I've got this thing too. This here, well, make sure I don't fall on my ass. Okay, so I've got this thing here, which is a wonderful little productivity tool, and all it is, it's just a timer, and then you tip it forward, and it starts counting down for you. It's awesome. But so I get here in the morning, I start doing some work, but then also I'll take meme breaks. I mean, whatever. I'll take meme breaks. So by the time the girls roll in here, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 memes like ready to go. Sophia does the same thing. Gabby and Juliet, not so much, but they do like to take part in the laughter. But oddly enough, that has become part of our, how do we get onto this? Lost it. Either way, that has become part of our shift prep stuff. Something about laughter, good employees. I don't know, Instagram, whatever. Anyway, so to go back here real quick, I said we would talk about something in a minute. That's something. What is this? So the Whiskey Castle, the Whiskey Crusaders. This is what I've got going on this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, I think tickets are sold out. But for the uninitiated and the uninformed, and also like this is a free promo. Like they have no idea I'm doing this. I just think this is a real cool thing. But I like to tell you about them. So what they're doing is a Texas Independence Day whiskey tasting. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. So at 7 o'clock, this place is over in Hearst. Actually, if you've been with us for a while, it's right over by, my old office, Whiskey, W-H-I-S. Spelling is for nerds, W-H-I-S. Whiskey Crusaders. Okay. So it's right over by my old office. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, they're doing a Texas Independence Day. Come and take it. Yeah, I'll just read it to you here. There are only a handful of tickets left for the Texas Independence Day event at the Whiskey Castle. Come on a magical quest for knowledge to learn about these 7 distilleries. And we just added Milliam and Green to the event. Distilleries for the event include the 7 different Texas ones. And then so what they do is it's like all these distilleries, they bring samples and then they sit down and they talk. You talk about what you're drinking. They cater the thing. And this particular event, this was $75 per ticket. But yeah, me and the wife are going to go check that out tomorrow at 7. But this thing is awesome. So I had how this whole thing started. Tamika came home one day and she's like, hey, have you heard of the Whiskey Castle? And I'm like, no, I haven't, but I'd like to. Tell me more. Well, it's this new thing that's opened up in Hearst. The guy met me at a networking event or something. And he's like, hey, I was told if I want to I'm paraphrasing. If I want to become popular, I should know you. And if you want to become popular in the mid cities, knowing my wife is a fantastic place to start. So she's like, well, of course you should. You should know me. So anyway, she came home. She told me like, hey, I met this guy and blah, blah, blah. That's out of context. That's weird. My wife came home and said, I met this guy. So anyway, long story, a little bit less long. Our last patient appreciation, or our first, whatever, a patient appreciation, our second most recent one, I reached out because the way it works, the guy has classes. He's got levels of classes that you can purchase. You can't purchase bottles from him. You can't go there and just, hey, I'm going to belly up to the bar and set up a tab. No, it's not how it works. He's got over 3,000 bottles of whiskey in his space over in Hearst. And to the best of my understanding, he used to have it in his home, and his wife said, "You have to get the stuff out of the house." So he literally opened up a commercial space, and he keeps his whiskey there. But he will sell classes. And like I said, based on the tier of the class, that dictates what bottles he pulls off the shelves for you to learn about. So I went over there and I was like, "Hey, my wife told me about this thing you got going on. This seems like a really fantastic idea and establishment. I would like to take part. I would like to purchase some classes and then give one away." That's what we did 2 VIP or 2 patient appreciation days ago. So my first experience was there with me and another patient, and it literally was just us two and the guy. His name is Mark. Shoot, should figure that out for tomorrow. And he did. He pulled out 5, 6, 7 bottles or something like that, whatever the class that I purchased dictated. And we sat there and we sipped on whiskey, and he told us about it for a while because he is a level 3 whiskey sommelier as a side hustle, if you will. I guess his main gig, or used to be, I don't know if it still is, he's an accountant. So he's an accountant who collected whiskey, and his wife got tired of the bottles cluttering up the house. So he took his 3,000 bottles of whiskey and opened up a commercial space, and now he teaches. But one of the wonderful parts about being here is right over there, because in my office I face north, right over there is DFW Airport, and there are a lot of people that come through here. Some of those are distillers. So he sets up these tastings. So I recommend go to the Whiskey Crusaders website, get on their newsletter, because these he'll fire off a newsletter at random, like, "Hey, there's someone in town next week." Like I want to say he had 4 or 5 tastings throughout November and early December, and then nothing until like mid-January. In mid-January, he sent out an email going, "Hey, this is super short notice. I've got one tonight," and it was a rum tasting. So it's a real cool thing. The classes are fantastic. To kind of bring this thing a little bit full circle, like I said, the first time we gave it away, that implies there was a second time we gave it away. There was a second time. It was at this last VIP Patient Appreciation Day. So what we're going to do, me and the winner, we've got it figured out in that he knows he won. What he's going to do is he's going to get back to me with the Friday of his choice. When that happens, I'm going to let you guys know. And the owner has decided to generously and graciously give you a discount if you would like to join. So like I said, I bought 2 classes. One of them is for me, and the winner of the VIP Appreciation Day, we're good to go. But I'm going to let you know when that day is. And if you would like to come to the class also at a discounted rate, I recommend going at the full rate. But if you want to come at a discounted rate, by all means, do that, because it's going to be a great time. So as soon as winner picks those days, I'll let you know. But hop on the site, see if there's any tickets left for tomorrow night's Texas Independence Day tasting. And again, this is a totally free promo. Like I really like this establishment and the things the guy's doing and the guy going on. So I want people to know about it. All that being said, I'm winded. There's a lot of talking. How's your life? What else? Do I got anything else on my to-do list? The whiskey today was the first day of the CrossFit Open. This is a complete non sequitur, no transition whatsoever. So to those of you who are doing the CrossFit Open, Dr. Taylor did it yesterday, and literally, like I was sitting between patients yesterday. I was like, you know what? I should sign up for that. I should register for that. So I go on there and I register and I just put my stuff in and it auto fills. And then I decided to text the owner of the gym I work at, which is CrossFit ESC. Also, it goes by 2 names. You ever notice that CrossFit places do that a whole bunch? What's the name of the place? Let's see here. Lifestyle Fitness Center, aka CrossFit ESC, right up here, Davis, beyond North Tarrant, over kind of by the Quick Trip and the storage place. So that's where I work out at. Feel free to come. It's a great place. Coaches are awesome. They're very intuitive. They're very communicative. There's a wonderful community that got building on there. But anyway, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sign up for the Open. I know it's around the corner. This was yesterday. And then so I text the owner and I'm like, hey, when's the Open? And he goes, right now. Oh, shoot. Okay. No, it was, hey, when's the announcement for the workout? Because again, if you're unfamiliar, the CrossFit Open is 3 workouts, 3 weeks in a row. They announced it on Thursday. I just happened to text the guy yesterday, be like, hey, when did they announce it? He's like, it's literally live on YouTube as you texted me. Oh, sweet. So I did that today. Wasn't a bad one. And I know, like, there's people out there like, oh, you do CrossFit? Like, people get hurt doing CrossFit. No, shitty coaches hurt people who do CrossFit. Like, oh, what do you do? Well, I do High Rocks. Okay, well, it's literally the same thing, just more running. No, I do Orange Theory. Again, it's literally the exact same thing. It's high intensity interval training. Personally, I like doing CrossFit because, generally speaking, it's a lot of pulling stuff. Pull stuff from the ground, pulling in the cleans or in the snatches, because so much of the stuff we do, not to get all chiropractical here, is like this. So do stuff that you pull. It's picking your kids up off the ground. It's that kind of stuff. I enjoy CrossFit. But all that being said, just go work out. Just go move. Just go do something. Hell, it's finally nice out after it being in the teens last week. Just get outside. Long story less long. CrossFit Open today. Your boy got 181 reps on the prescribed workout. And, oh, man, so I don't know if you're aware of this. I'm a little bit competitive. And there's this guy there. And I knew the coach. The coach got into round 24. I was like, okay, if I can get close to that, I'm going to be doing all right. And there's this guy there that he's strong as an ox. Like, he's just huge. But not to toot my own horn, but toot, I like to think I got a bit of a better engine than he does. So this morning, though, there were so many people there, we had to go in 2 heats. And again, in my head, I'm like, okay, I've got this guy beat on all of our previous workouts that weren't just, like lifts. So, okay, cool. So I got to get close to round 24, because that's where the coach fell. Okay, sweet. So I got to round 21 and change. 21, I was 1 rep away from round 24. Like, okay, cool. I'm feeling good. But strong man over there, he was in heat 2. So he knew where he had to get to actually beat me, because we're comparable. Like, coach, okay, I hold the coach's fitness level above me. So if I can get close to the coach, cool, I'm doing all right. But strongman over there, he knew exactly where he had to get. And he beat me by 11 or 12 reps this morning. But either way, so if you're in the open, awesome. Hope you do great. CrossFit's a great way to work out. I prefer it. That's my first recommendation for hey, what workouts should I do? You should do CrossFit, because it's wonderfully mobile and everything is scalable. Now, I said, don't get me wrong. So I do CrossFit Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do good old fashioned strength training, bro lifts, 3 sets, lifts? What? Lifts? 3 sets, 10 bro lifts in front of the mirror, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, I swing kettlebells in the garage. So I do a little bit of everything, but I want you to do whatever it is you want to do, as long as it gets you moving. I think this is a wonderful, good wrap up, considering the IT issues last week and the trip stuff beforehand. And man, hey, February is done. Welcome to March. Check out the Whiskey Crusaders. See if they got tickets left for their thing tomorrow. If they don't, pop on their newsletter, because you'll certainly catch me over there. Other than that, hope you guys have a great weekend. We are less than a month away from the official opening day of Major League Baseball. Sweet. You guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you Monday, 8:30 a.m. Fat Tuesday. Next Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. If you're hearing this, consider this your invite. Check your emails if you're on the list. If you're not on the list, get on the list. $600 worth of stuff going out. Check out DFW Grit, the podcast. It's fantastic. I really do a lot of stuff, and I think it's really cool. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.